Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
You might be thinking of starting an OnlyFans, and if you are, just remember the people might talk shit, but you can't hear them on your private villa, on a mountain, on a tropical island. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
People are going to say things when you start your OnlyFans, but just to let you know, you can't hear them from your private villa up in the mountains on a tropical island. So it's all good.
So it's all good. She says you cannot hear them from your private villa on a mountain on a tropical island. So it's all good. She's not tripping, man. She's got her OnlyFans going, and the people who are criticizing her are just background noise. Now, of course, somebody else did respond to this video, and we're going to play that video after these comments. First comment here says, "You're right. You hear the silence of your loneliness and realization of nobody actually cares about me. Mindset starts to kick in." Here's another comment that says, "Was this my sign, girl? I don't know." So we've got a chick here who's inspired and convinced, hey, this might be my sign to start OnlyFans. This is very strange because I would like do a video of a woman getting online on TikTok and crying and complaining about how she wished she knew. I've done a bunch of these recently, very recent. I think the last one might have been, like 2 days ago, of a chick basically saying, you know, these chicks tell you that you're happy and they're all miserable. They're all sad. They have nobody. Don't do it. Don't start an OnlyFans. And she responded here and says, yes, as in, yes, this is your sign. Now the comment here says, but we can hear them 10 years later when it finally hit you. I'm curious, man, how many people, I'd be curious to know how many accounts go inactive like shortly after being started. I bet you there are a bunch of people out here who you know personally, like friends or people you went to school with, maybe even professional people who you might work with, who've tried and started OnlyFans, and it really didn't get anywhere because most of them don't make money. Somebody else here says, some people are so poor even though they have money. And the creator says, I understand what you're trying to say, but my money means I can take my son anywhere. I never miss a milestone. That's riches to me. Very interesting. She's thinking about her son, but not thinking about how this will probably affect her son in the long run. Here's another comment that says, you pay with your soul. Damn, drink the coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Here's another comment that says, self-respect is worth more than what money can ever buy. Here's another comment. Oh no, I think that's it. Let's check out the response video to this chick's video that I thought was worth listening to. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
People are going to say things when you start your OnlyFans, but just to let you know.
Just to let you know, the top 10% of OnlyFans creators are only making $1,000 a month. So out of 2.1 million people, like 1.8 million can't even pay their rent.
Damn.
What they're making. They probably don't make anything. And to actually be rich off of OF, you probably have to be in like the top 4% of creators, which is highly unlikely. That's like saying people are going to laugh at you when you spend your life savings gambling, but you won't be able to hear them once you hit that $8 million jackpot. Like, I'm happy for you, and this is nothing against ex-workers, but once it's out there, you can't undo it. Once it's done, it's done. I see a lot of girls in the comments like, oh, this is my sign. Like, I'm not really a fan of people glamorizing that lifestyle when most people don't have successful results.
Imagine really stripping down naked for your phone and camera at home and announce to everybody that you're going to be selling pictures of your butthole on OnlyFans for $5 a pic and only getting a couple of people who are interested. That must be sad.
God damn it.
Let's keep listening.
I know this one girl in high school who started doing porn, and like her nudes are on Google when you search her name, like fully spread out, everybody knows. And she doesn't even do that anymore. Like, she literally did that for nothing. There's a 95% chance that you will fail, but there's like an 80% chance that everyone will find out. Like,
95% chance you will fail, 85% that everybody will find out. Is it worth it? Comments in response to this video says, the people who are making money on OnlyFans are already rich and famous. I think there's some truth to that. You definitely do have to have some type of leverage starting out, a good following. You got to be known for something. Those seem to be the people who make quite a bit of money on OnlyFans. Here's another comment that says, a lot of people don't consider an OnlyFans a launch marketing strategy. The top earners usually already have pretty large platforms before going on. Here's another comment that says, the worst part is a lot of companies have morality clauses. So even if you move on with your life, you could be fired because of your corn past. Morality clauses in companies. That's interesting. Yeah, man. I also think it's wild how the reason a lot of women give for not doing OnlyFans is like it's not guaranteed money. What if it was guaranteed? How many people do you think will be out here doing this shit? Another comment says, this is so real. Somebody else here says, even higher percentages. I was 3.4% and still only making about 3K a month. Top 1%, I think she says here, is where the actual money is. So the creator responded back to that chick and says, that's crazy. LOL. Out of all the people flexing their OnlyFans money, you would think at least top 5. With side eyes, here's another comment from another woman that says, I was on the top 1% and was making 8K to 10K, but it lasted a couple of months. And the creator responded back to that chick and says, I also know someone who made decent months for a while and stopped after like 6 months, and she had to get a job. Yeah. I did it for a month, realized I hated being pushed to do more and just stopped. Yeah. What I've always thought is OnlyFans is definitely like an introduction to getting into corn, even though you that may not be like your intentions when you first start. I don't see how it doesn't lead to that. I don't see how it doesn't lead to actual sex work. Eventually somebody's going to offer you something that you may not be able to turn down, right? Eventually somebody's going to be like, because you're basically telling the world that you have a price for what you're willing to do morally. And eventually someone's going to give you the right amount and you're going to end up selling those cheeks. As always, I'm curious to know what do you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.